Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. I had to take yesterday off, so this is actually today's video, Wednesday's video. Today's Wednesday, so yeah. I had a really bad cold yesterday, so I could not record. We did planes last time. Did we get any signs on that? Yeah, we did. We must have spent it. As I said, I haven't recorded in a couple days, so I was like, what did I do last time? Sorry. Still getting over the cold. So we got new stuff. We don't have a new Mark 1. We don't have the Mark 3 or 2, something like that. However, we have this. Let's go ahead and make it a satellite, shall we? How do I want this? Definitely gonna want some of these. That. And then a communications. Just need sure 3 of them. Do that. And then do this for itself. Just need 1 of you. Yeah, that's reasonable. Just make sure the center mass is still in the middle. Yep. Cool. Can I do action groups? No, I can't. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do a coupler. You. Aerodynamic nose cone. I will want. How much do I need? Put that all the way down there. There we go. So that's the actual satellite minus this. This should be good enough for now. So let's go ahead and put another coupler on the bottom. How are we gonna launch this thing? How do we want to launch this thing? Some adapters. Let's put one of those in there. Do we have fairings yet? No, we don't. That's fine. So let's go ahead and use this. I'm just going to move this whole thing up a little bit. The way we're going to do this is basically just going to be a very low, it's 240, 215, yeah, that's our big one. We're just going to put this like at 80 kilometers, so we don't really need a whole lot. We actually want top nose cone to come off before it decouples. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but let's just see what happens, shall we? So yeah, this may just explode upon the thing, because that's how Kerbals work, eh? It just, I want best ASL. That one's best ASL. Should we use these? No, they're bigger than the bloody rocket. Let's use these. Actually, I probably don't even need those. What's the it's 12 tons. Why just need small ones? 4 of the small ones. Not the small ones, but the hammers should be fine. Of course, you're not, you know, directly in line. Bring it down. There we go. Do some aerodynamic stuff. There we go. So yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to backlog again. Before too long. Let's check staging, shall we? Good. Cool, so this is going to be called our Mark 1. Yeah, no, I'm not using the thing. Satellite. Hopefully that's correct. I don't really care if it is or not. It's just terrible for you. Alright, so this is our satellite. We should be able to use this thing to get in orbit with it. Let's actually go ahead and put this thing way down the ground. The reason why we put it on the ground is just because you get back pressure. Not much, but the back pressure can actually help lift the craft off the ground. If you place it in the ground, I do believe the game will actually place it above ground. As you can see, I put it on the ground and it's just above the ground. There's a minimum distance for these things. Let's do this. You know something? I forgot to do something. This thing does not have an SAS module on it. What we need? Do we even have? We do. Ooh, we have MechJeb too. I'm putting MechJeb on because I like MechJeb. Save and launch. Now this is the developer's version of MechJeb. So there may be bugs, there may even be impossibilities. So let's just open up MechJeb. Utilities. No. Alright, so that should be good. Just hope this works. Alright, it's smartass right now. Dude, when you have smartass on, it won't let you engage SAS at all. So just be aware of that. As I feared, this crap's a little bottom heavy or top heavy. Not by much though. So how do you fix this? Since we're using boosters as our only first stage, take the decoupler, grab it, move it up a little bit. Actually, I have to move that down. Never mind. Move it down, not up. There. So that should bring it pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put some tail fins on this too. Where are you? Actually, can we use the winglet? No, it's probably not gonna be enough control. There we go. Oh, there's some. I need 4 of those. As we discussed in a previous episode, 4 is a minimum. You can use 2 for just straight up aircraft, but since this thing is a probe, you probably want it to actually have 4 of them, just to make sure. I wish it was an automatic grav turn. So. But there isn't. What is wrong with this craft? Oop, cancel. Seriously, what is wrong with this craft? Why is it doing that? Let's get rid of these boosters and see if that still happens. This is the troubleshooting that you have to do in this game. You may have too much fuel. Gimme. Save. Quite a bit of troubleshooting to do. So yeah, it takes a couple minutes just to get a craft actually work. I know normally people would edit the stuff out, but I like having people see what they have to do. Actually, it may be that. Doubt it. But yeah, never know. Oh, this thing just lifts off without boosters. Okay. But do we get very far without boosters? That's the question. Do we get into orbit without the boosters? And there's why I use that nose cone. Once you get up to a sufficient speed, it'll be noticeable. It will have slight eddies in here because it's not covered up, but there's not much I can actually do about that. This thing's so much more maneuverable. Yes, it was those boosters that were causing us problems. I think. Maybe this, actually. Yeah, it was that. It was that. I don't actually know if this thing's actually going to orbit or not. It might. I hope it does. Even a small orbit would be good. Like a very low orbit or velocity. Alright. Now this thing is a very high. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. Please bring me to prograde. We have half fuel left. Yep, we actually got to orbit. Cool. It's not much of an orbit, but it's still an orbit, nonetheless. This is going to be a slightly wonky orbit, so hopefully that's fine. Okay, we'll turn that off. I do know that all of a sudden just shifted to one ear. That's same for me. I can't. As far as I know, that's just because of the game. Oh, we just ran out of fuel. Seriously? Just ran out of fuel? Okay. Well, that confirms it that this does not quite have enough fuel to get to orbit without the boosters. And we also found out that the problem is smart SAS, which means that's a bug in this version of MechJeb. So let's go ahead and put our little guys back on. Now, since this does not have a parachute, I wasn't willing to just let it fall. If it had a parachute, I'd just, you know, retrieve it. You. Bring you guys on there. Now we shouldn't need the main engine to get off the ground. Now if it is a problem with the boosters, then I'm going to have to add another fuel tank, which is not going to be good. I do know that these boosters are putting quite a bit of force onto this aircraft, or spacecraft, sorry. Yeah, I think it's the boosters. How are we gonna fix that? I mean, realistically, could rip this off. Add one of you. Boom. That should be more than enough fuel. So we almost got to orbit last time. We just need a little bit more fuel. And that's it. So that should be fine. So I've decided what to do on Sundays. Sundays I'm still not going to record. However, it's going to be for World of Tanks. Wow, that's slow lift off. That just means that this thing is perfectly balanced, pretty much. Now we know that this thing is pretty maneuverable, so we don't need to worry about turning over too far. Of course, we need to worry about it for orbital mechanics. Anyway, so on Sunday, I'm going to upload a World of Tanks video, if I have World of Tanks videos to upload. That'd be the only day that I upload World of Tanks. I am thinking about upping my videos from 1 to 2 a day. I just don't know what game to do. I've done Mass Effect 3. I was going to do Mass Effect 1 and 2, however, they're a bit buggy with Windows 10. So I wasn't really capable of playing those very well. I kept on losing frames a lot, so it was difficult to be able to record such a thing. The games themselves are really good, but Windows 10 just doesn't seem to like them very much. Did we get higher last time? I'm sure we did. So we should be now in an orbit. Yeah, we're even higher this time. Because I need to be careful about how we do this. Okay, so let's turn SAS on, prograde. So, I'm going to be deciding probably today or tomorrow what other game to start uploading. I've been thinking about Fallout 4. However, I have to wait until I can get RAM before I can do that. That's the main thing that's currently preventing me from doing so. I was thinking about Minecraft, but I don't even play Minecraft that much, so that probably won't happen. I really don't know what other games I could probably do. I might be able to do a Star Trek Online playthrough. I do have a couple more character slots. I don't know if I'll do like a fresh character or a playthrough with my top character, my main character. If you guys would like to see a playthrough of Star Trek Online, go ahead and put that in the description below, or the comments below, sorry. And what we would like to see, a fresh character or my main tune, or they're called tunes in Star Trek because reasons. My main tune, you'll be able to see what it's like as a, I think I'm now a 60k DPSer, which is pretty good. It's not the best, of course, but it's still really good. So, if you'd like to see that, go ahead and put that in the comments below. If you have any games you'd like me to play, go ahead and mention that. If I have it, I can play it. It may not be a series, it may just be a quick video. I might even do videos based off just like a singular video from like record something in the beginning and then record something at the end type video, like the stuff that Nerdcube does. I don't know if that's actually how he does it, but that seems the way he does it. Those videos, however, will be heavily edited. I'm not too sure about that though yet. But yeah, I'm not too sure really what to do after Kerbal Space Program either. I mean, once we reach our goal, which, by the way, if you didn't know, is to put a space station around every single planetary body, including the sun. I don't actually know if I mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, sorry. I meant to mention that. But yeah, once we have a space station around every single planetary body, that's our end goal. It would take a long time, but that's an end goal. Of course, the series will also have to end if we start getting massive lag. I don't know if you actually get massive lag in this game anymore. I haven't played since 1.0 released. So there is that. Oh, you know something? While we're waiting. What are you? Extend. Extend. And extend. Cool, eh? This is a much more fuel-efficient way of getting into orbit. Keeps your apoapsis pretty low. You just keep burning until you get about a minute away from your apoapsis. Then you wait until you get to it, and you burn again, and again, and again. I didn't do it last time because we were very, very low. But this time we're high enough up that I can actually do this with. Get to orbit this time? Yes, perhaps. Say, that's barely above the friggin' what was on there? Yep, we're in orbit. 113. 17. There. We're now in orbit. Couple this. What happened to our other one? Broken. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Where's the one I want? It's red plus. Okay. Perfect. Hopefully that won't be much of a problem. So yeah, there's this aircraft now in orbit. Actually, let's go ahead and rename it to our SATCOM 1. Rename. This bit here is just for, you don't know. Just means it's low Earth orbit, or low Kerbin orbit. So let's go ahead and accelerate. How much? Let's keep you up to red plus. Let's get you in here. So what I want to do now, since this is up here, short man access. So there's nothing here currently. Interesting. So this is what you can do. Just have these things up here doing the thing. Finding stuff. Alright, so Space Station. Space Center. So that is our first comm satellite. We will also have to put one around the moon and one around Minmus. So let's go to the tracking station. That was a little laggy. What's that? Oh, that's an orbit we need for one of the contracts, apparently. So, our first planet we'll probably go for is Duna. Elo is closer, but it's actually harder to get inwards. It's easier to get out. So, yeah. So this one here basically be transmitting data and whatnot to Minmus. That's capable of going all the way to Minmus as far as I can tell. Ooh, water. Yay. Just check the time on the episode. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. It's a little shorter than usual. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. If you really enjoyed this episode, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for any games you'd like me to play, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'll see if I have them or not. As well as Star Trek Online. If you want me to do a playthrough with a fresh character or with my main character. Like I said earlier, the main character playthrough will basically be no tutorial, since you can't actually access the tutorial. I wish you could, but you can't. There's a few missions I won't be able to show because, once again, you cannot replay them. Once again, I wish you could. Anyways, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.